Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are live and my hair's all messed up. I'll see if I can do something about that a little bit later on. Alright, let's get connected here. Put a whole bunch of stuff up for sale towards the end of the last stream and sold a good bit of it. Not that there was a lot of money to be made there, but hey. Alright, so last time I mussed up and did something. Let's see, I should be able to, yeah. Let me leave the ship. And we shall jump. There went pretty much all the money I made and then some. And all that stuff I sold. I wonder something. Do I have... I didn't want to do Project Discovery. Although that's an easy way to make some money. Do I have any skins? No, I do not. Okay. So now, let's see, I need to go to, Argaga something or other. Alright, let's undock here. I see that Urban has popped in and then proceeded to attempt to wake up. I need to check something, hold on. That's not where I want to go. Is it? That's where I am. Well, let's see.
Warp drive active.
So one of these days I'm going to remember this place that I'm... Nope, this isn't it. Oh no, that's right. That is it.
Warp drive active.
did get it right. Okay.
Warp drive active. Docking request accepted.
Okay. Yeah, there really should be a point at which people can't recoup status with something. Not without something insane like, yeah, you can't regain status unless you go without a unwarranted kill for 3 months or 6 months. And if you every time you pod somebody, they ought to double the faction loss. Personally, I think especially if they pod somebody, they ought to what do you call it? The popos ought to go after them regardless. If they come into a system, they should automatically be hunted down in that system. What was I coming here for? Okay, that's right. Coming here for industrial. Alright, this one is actually going to be ready tonight. And the other one will be ready in next week. Okay. Alright, so I don't have anything else here. So now let's go home.
Docking permission requested.
Okay.
Docking request accepted.
Nobody's talking in most of the chats. That's always fun. Not much communication going on. Market details. 4,700, 4,470. Let's sell. Okay. I'm not worried about keeping any of those. And the other was the bestower. Let me see something. Okay, so I do have more bestower blueprints. Good. Let's check the market details. 2,599,000. Let's sell this item. 2,590,000. $2,000,000. All right. View market orders. I need to drop some stuff on for the corporate. I need to go get that stuff. Order history. That's expired. I've already put those back up on the order on. All right. Basically, I'm just putting things on the market for 2 weeks at a time now, and see if we need to adjust everything afterwards. Let's see. $12 million for this thing. That is. I wonder something. Strong combination. medium hybrid turrets. Hulls with good damage and defense recommended for heavy frontline brawling. Armor defensive systems that utilize low-level fitting slots. Unmanned and deployable craft with versatile functions. Gives a mining yield bonus for drones. Alright, so it's no launcher head points. 4 high slots, 4 medium, 5 low, and 3 rigs. $2,000 hit points to start. What's the initial speed on it? Propulsion. Can't decide if I want to. I'm just going to hold off on that. Although I could use the 12 million. Can I make another Vexor? Let's see something. Let's see that. What am I short? Okay. So I would be short that. And short that. How much of this is it going to take? Good portion of my Mexilon. Not much of that. Most of that. And most of that. So my initial investment. Let's see. Problem is I can't. I'd have to have the blueprint at that location. In order to control. I don't know how that works. We're gonna hold off on doing this. It'll take me 1 hour and 52 minutes to create another one. Alright, here's the point. I can make another one if I need to. So let's see, how much are they selling for? 12,900,000. Alright, sell this item. We're gonna sell it for 12 million. The simple fact is, I can this one is the one I don't get. Alright, this is the one I don't get. Why is this thing so popular? I mean, it's freaking expensive. With armor and shield. Shield modules fit to an armor ship. Alright, how much longer do we have? Two days. Yeah. Not going to be taking that thing out for a little while. Alright. What is this thing? I don't even know what this is. That's kind of bad when I've got ships that I don't even know what they are. Oh, that's my Comet. Okay. That's the one I had for running certain types of missions. Yeah, I actually have a warp scrambler on this thing. That's funny. I think I was running missions with this thing. Alright, so let's go back. Let's see what's going on. Mining. Never not pod in the... But in there, I miss the old bounty system. Except a player placing a bounty should at least have kill rights in order to place it. Uh, Chat is not very friendly this evening. What's going on? Let's see if there's anything. Making sure there's no. Hold on. Jamal Enzo. Pilot is suspect. Alright, so chat there has gone ape. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh, if I could get all the way to Black Rise and get that stuff. Problem is I couldn't put up the money to pay to have anybody ship it right now. Not enough to worry about. They make more money stealing it from me. Of course, I could set the guarantee enough that I wouldn't worry about it. That would be funny. It's almost $1 billion worth, $1 billion ISK worth of product, which means if I try to make the run to get that, I'm gonna get. No way I make it out alive. I don't even know if I have a ship big enough to carry it. Hold on a second. Let me go back here real quick. Market orders. .01 cubic. So if I take, look at a calculator. Nine one 6 7 3 6 2 times .01 equals don't know if that's... I honestly have no clue how to tell if that's... how to properly calculate this stuff. That's a stupid tool. What I need to find is the information specific to this order, meaning it doesn't answer my question. Why is it that nobody wants to go to that area to buy anything? I mean, it's low sec, which is in itself a really bad idea. Hey, Urban, how's it going? It's bugging me. It's still bugging me about this stuff here. Yeah, that happens. Let me ask you a question. Did you lose a hand, a foot, an eye, any other body extremity? Get any brain damage? Because if it wasn't any of those things, then you're okay. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I want to do on this thing tonight. See? Always look on the bright side. Alright, so let's pull this Joker out. I'm almost afraid to pull this Joker out because I can't afford to replace it right now, should something happen. Let's see. Agency. Asteroid belts. I sure as heck don't want to go into low sec. That's what I need right there. And there's no way I can go get it. Well, I mean, you got to look at it. I mean, if you're gonna, you got to go out and reshoot. I'm sure people will understand as long as you're, still going to be producing some type of content. Might give you a chance then to just play some games with some people too. Say, hey, I'm gonna go shoot. I'll be back at this time, and we can play some games. Because what were you going to stream? Uh-oh. My insurance dropped. Wait a minute. What did I sell? Oh, I sold the Vexor. Okay. I can live with that. Okay. I gotta go get me some more materials. I certainly need...
Warp drive active.
How those been going for you? Alright, let's pick number 10.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, well, shoot. I can't mine that thing. Dummy. Let's pick number 7.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Sounds like you got a plan going there. Alright, so let's see. Let's get these guys out. Yeah, makes perfect sense. I mean, technically, I actually have two channels. And I just have a rough idea what to do with the other. What this one's basically gaming, but trying to figure out how to handle the gaming content. Ah, sold the Gatling pulse lasers. I have my actual original YouTube account that I set up 10 years ago plus or so, but it was there just to share family stuff. There's not a lot on it. Most recent things I think I've posted as far as videos were actually some basically just audio recordings of my grandfather preaching. He used to have a record recorder that he kept under the pulpit. And it would record these. It's got these little flimsy records. And sometime years ago, my mother went through the process of as many of those as she could, converting them to digital format. And I found the CDs. And so I had taken some of those and put them on, a couple of those and put them on YouTube. Well, I mean, that would actually be a good place to do video specific. I mean, not video specific, but photography specific content. Well, I'm gonna convert it really eventually, but your photography one that you're talking about, you can actually do that to talk about cameras and filters and lenses and your LUTs. I mean, you've got a lot going on that doesn't always fit together. That's not a bad thing, okay? That's just you're human. You're not one dimensional. So sorry, I'm just kind of. Oh wow, did that person leave? They did. Back out enough so I can see somebody coming in. check the mining channel too. Anybody ever respond to my comment? I just 1-0 and... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Issued to all graduate capsulers regarding this. In the document, various fundamental human rights are outlined, defended, including freedom to travel, freedom to work for a corporation, constitution, freedom of speech within Galente Federation borders. The document is somewhat redundant for capsuleers who enjoy these freedoms, and others even greater, despite this obvious fact. The freedom. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's always been kind of a thing with me as to what I want to put on what channel and whether I actually need to create another one. But the point is, I've got to, I won't say consistently, but I've got to actually get over the hurdle of hopping from one project to another. It's like I've spent the last 2 days playing with Blender, only to get extremely frustrated because all the tutorials that are showing me how to do the stuff I want to do are so old that Blender has changed. And they're saying, go here and do this, and the here is not there, the this is in another place, and I gotta find the this because it's no longer here. So yeah. We keep having people pop in. The thing about it is, I'm pretty sure that these are people that are talking, that are wanting, to watch Eve content. And I'm like, stick around and talk Eve with me. Okay, that's just weird. So yeah. Yeah, we get some weirdos. Oh, I had somebody on one of my first couple of streams. I had a real nut job. I forget what he was talking about, but it was just like, dude, you in reality have not been in much contact lately, have you? I mean, I'll be honest. I'll straight up tell you, based on everything I've seen going on, um, it would not surprise me if God didn't come back tonight, because it's just getting wild out there. The funny thing is, I watch like TikTok, and you'll see people talk about stuff on, just talking about stuff on TikTok, and you realize, some of the places that were like wild and crazy. You heard about wild and crazy stuff going on there years ago. Now you're like, I want to go there. They seem so normal. I saw a cartoon the other day. It was based on the way things are today. If an alien landed and abducted me, I would consider it a rescue mission. This guy's like a nut job. It's not even just bring me home. It's like just anywhere but here, you know? These people have lost their minds. What's going on? Yeah, yeah, I'm like, um, and what I can remember, and this is kind of sad, it was 5, 6 years ago, maybe, when everybody was talking about how words hurt because words mattered. And then they promptly started changing the definition of every word. And I'm like, obviously it didn't matter that much. That's weird. Oh, target this. No, I didn't want to track you. I want to target you, but I can't target you yet, can I? Oh. Come on. Get a little closer to me. Get a little closer. Little closer. Little bit closer. Goodbye. I'm just what I honestly I'm just sitting there waiting on that enemy to get close to me so that I don't have to try to go out and loot his ship. Because I know a single ship like that, he wasn't going to be able to do any damage to me. I got to sit there probably for 10 minutes and let him beat on me. Of course, Dad's going to bed. Alright, so mining chat today has nothing to do with mining. There's no chat going on in local, none in scanning, none in manufacturing. And the chat going on in mining has absolutely nothing to do with the game even. Oh, it's weird. They got a guy in here, Turbs the Anti-Liberal, who is spewing stuff that would almost make me think that he's a liberal trying to be a white supremacist. No other way of putting it. I mean, he hadn't said anything outright, but it was outright racist. But otherwise, his comments are pretty much all just stupid. Everything the media says that people like that are supposed to be, but you never actually hear anybody talk like that. Except on Twitch and YouTube chat. Well, Twitch chat in particular. I've had a bunch of people pop in Twitch chat, and I'm like, you're trolling. The people that I tend to ban quickly.
The asteroid is depleted.
I'm in a blue state. If they're talking somewhat politics. Yeah. Pretty much. I ought to be getting some type of warning here, notification here pretty soon that the hey, have I not gotten a bounty on that guy yet? I'm a little upset. That's nice. We're in the middle, we're in game chat, okay? Mining chat specifically in the game. This is a comment. I actually live in a big house with a Porsche and a convertible BMW. Those are nice roommates. They didn't say that. I added that part. I love it. You get this guy who's, I just found a really rare ore. Would you find smart rocks in here or something? That would be pretty rare. I don't know what's going on with these two. $500 a week after. I remember making that. I remember making more than that. I miss those days. It's basically making $26,000 a year after taxes. I mean, this is the discussion we're talking about. They're talking about their salary now. The guy's talking about making basically $26,000 after taxes a year. My last full-time job, I was pulling in, I think it was somewhere between 800 and 900 before taxes. I was salaried for like $36,000 a year before taxes, and then had a possible bonus schedule. So I'm like, yay. That's funny. Somebody came up, guys, talking about this. You know, I had a guy earlier said I found a really rare ore, and you can do a deep core mining. Oh. I was wonder something. Hold on. Actually, he could. He could use a strip miner on a procurer. Ah, see, there we go. All right.
Warp drive active.
I wonder how much. That thing's got to be at least 1 billion. I wonder how much a Vexor. No. Advanced Spaceship Command, huh? Hey, he popped in with me.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested.
Alright. By the way, folks, for anybody popping in, welcome. All Eve discussions are welcome. Still trying to get back into this game, get the hang of it, and stop trying to figure out what I want to do to make all the isks in the universe. Because apparently you can't really do that anymore. Oh, tell me I didn't just drop that thing into blueprints. I did. All right. hold. Let's drop this into ore. Let's go ore. Stack all. And let's take that and that. Reprocess. Put this back into input location. Alright. Now, of all the things that I need, I actually need tritanium. This is one of the bad things. I have a ton of tritanium. Oh, what am I doing this for? I need to just go ahead and take a break.
Docking permission requested. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Wait a minute. How did that happen? Alright. I almost feel like I want to cover up chat, but it's not particularly clear. Alright, folks, I think I am. I'm going to go ahead and knock out a break real quick so that I can come back and pick things back up. And we're just really like... I feel like putting a, thing on there. Come chat with me. Tell me all the things that are going wrong with Eve. Alright, so what's cheapest nomad on the hypernet. Node price 30 million. What in the world is this thing? Oh, it's a freighter. I can't carry freighters anyway. 8th tier overseer. Procures an OPE. Wait a minute. See, this is annoying. Absolutely annoying. take the hit. Only because I need the money. In other words, it's nothing. Decryptors. Alright, let's put these in with blueprints. Probably need to just go ahead and sell those. Alright. So again, I'm going to take a quick break, and I will see you guys on the other side when I get back. Hopefully we'll have some people who want to join in some chat and say a few things about the game. Anyway, I shall return. So let's go back and do a little bit more.
Warp drive active.
Thank you, thank you. I'm I don't know why I'm keeping this chat on. Actually, I do. It's the only one that's active. I'm hoping every once in a while somebody might actually say something intelligent, but I'm not convinced it'll happen. Alright, so let's go down and let's just pick one at random. We'll pick number 8 this time.
Warp drive active.
Not this chat. The chat on the in-game chat. Ah. Great. Got any other... Alright. Sir, I need you to get a little closer to me now. Come on. A little bit closer. You're gonna circle me. No. Unlock that target. Give me... dense feldspar. Oh, come off it. What is that? Oh, it's Astral Mining Company Refinery. Oh, come on. Oh, wow. Almost got arrested in Germany for talking too loud on a phone. So somebody said in chat, in game chat, like I said, they're not talking about the game at all. Every once in a while, somebody pops in and says something. In fact, somebody had a question earlier about could they, in a tier 1 venture, would they be able to, as an alpha, be able to mine a certain material? And the response, of course, was, no, you gotta have this type of... And I'm sitting there going, yeah, you can. It's just going to cost you about 62 million to fit a ship, fit the right alpha level ship, alpha equivalent ship with an alpha type mining that you would need. Basically, you need strip miners. Okay, let's back out. And let's keep an eye out for anybody coming in. Show info. $800 per second. Alright, so why are these? Because I know these are going to be more expensive. Meta level 6. Why? I don't see... Because I can go to 18 instead of 15? Oh, wait a minute. That's a heightened base value 600. Okay. Ah, okay, so wait a minute. So let me see. Yeah, I can't afford any of those. You know, those are factions, so I can't. Yeah, those are better. Hold on, let's go back. Let me check the modulated strip miner 2s. Why are those? Are they faster? They're not faster. They're 120 less on the base. They cost 30 more kilojoules. They actually require mining crystals. How much are these running? Well, I actually own 2 of them. Oh, wait a minute. I can use these now. Ah. What? Oh. Okay. Again, they don't like me. We know this. We have established this fact. The Serpentis Corporation does not like me. Wow, that's as close. I can't even see the thing. Okay. So this is the problem with not games like this, and even to an extent, 7 Days to Die, any type of survival game. That's it, Minecraft actually. Um, you have a problem when you don't get a chance to really play the game much when you're not streaming. For those of us that stream, you know this, and that is, I can't. What I'm doing right now, I have to do on stream because I don't have really time to do it off stream. But it's not the most exciting thing. So this is where, um, why is that? I mean, I'm not moving, so why is that? Backing up. Alright. Let's just back up to here. So then you're kind of like, it's times like this that I'm like really wishing chat were popping in. Oh, this thing is so dusty. I wish I could afford to pay a high-end cleaning service to come in and top to bottom clean this house. What are you doing here? 2 million for a sleeper necromonger. Oh, it's a shuttle. Okay. How much space can it carry? It's going to only carry 10. I mean, if it could carry something. So 118 million for a chance for that. Ishtar. That was a really bad movie. 6 million for a Gnosis. think I actually have strip miners too, but I want the modulated strip miner. Let's see, Dodixie. So I've got mining drones. Yay, can't do anything, can't use those just yet. And can't afford to buy that. Ice harvesters. Ice harvester upgrades. Oh, I think I had them. No?
The asteroid is depleted.
Okay, so that one's depleted. Massive scordite. Dense feldspar and massive scordite. Yep. Then I'll go there. I don't know what's up with this dude. Alright, so we're at 66%.
The asteroid is depleted.
Alright, now we got a problem. 'Cause there's no... It's concentrated. Is there another dense feldspar? Close. Yeah, the nearest one is 37. That's way over there. Alright. So let's go back to distance. And concentrated feldspar. Did it again. So let me ask you a question, Urban. On the kind of ruined footage that you have, is it truly ruined? I mean, or is there anything that you could salvage out of it, even for a kind of special effect? Okay. All right. But again, the footage that you took that you said was messed up because of the settings, could you still use it, not necessarily as a primary thing, but as some type of effect, even like a flash screen or something? Yeah. Okay. I mean, as long as it's not a total loss. I mean, that's always a possibility too. You could have a little fun with it. I mean, the thing about it is, you've already done the work, so if you could find, like I said, some use for it, even if, as you say, a blooper reel. I mean, that actually could be kind of a cool thing if you say, all right, yeah, this is what happened. I messed up on this particular um, footage, but here's how I was able to use it. Either, like you say, as a blooper reel, or some type of, oh hey, I got somebody coming to visit me here. Oh, it's another agent. Secret agent man. Come on, buddy. Can you get a little closer to me? Oh, good. He's in an Atron, which means he's going to have to get close to me. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. A little closer. A little bit closer. Oh, don't tell me you're going to hang out at that distance. You're no fun. I'm gonna have to kill you now. Oh. No. Not only was he not friendly, but he wouldn't get close enough to me to do what I wanted. I wanted to be able to loot him while I was doing this other stuff, but I'm going to end up getting out of range. Oh, okay. It's not going to matter now. Excuse me. All right.
Warp drive active.
Navy issue Caracal. Janice Merrick.
Warp drive active.
Ought to be able to check my, should have a job completing pretty soon.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Aw, so nice. Please let me come home. Alright, so here we go. First off, Let's grab that stuff and drop it into the item hanger. Mining hold. Take that. Drop it into ore. Stack all. Well, how much of this stuff do I have? Only got 3 metal scrap. Yeah, okay. I can let you do that. Just don't make a habit of it, alright? What are these things again? Show info. Is Alright, so wait, how much does this one cost? 19 million. 19 million. 19 million. Put this in with blueprints. It's funny how these things are really not that expensive, but it costs a whole lot to be able to use them. Okay. This is the one that actually, I think, yeah. Comforter. Retriever. Yeah, this one's double. I've got up to level. What am I short on here? Oh. Advanced drone avionics. Shield tanking. Shield compensation. Oh. Wait a minute. Shield compensation. Need to add that up there anyway. I don't know why I had that down there so low. Add 9 hours to that. 9.5 hours. So 2 days, 10 hours. Well, actually, we'll be able to knock that down a little bit tomorrow night, once I can log in and. Wait a minute. Oh, that's just you guys deciding y'all don't like me anymore. See, I don't really care. Wonder something. Okay, can't do that. Let's see, council. Council diplomatic shuttle. These things are currently selling for. Here's the question: are they actually selling? So we're still selling 1, 3, 1, 2, 6, 5. Okay. I don't know why. Like, I gotta figure out. See, this is one of the things about the game I've got to figure out. So if I do 5 runs. All right. Then I gotta go see if I can copy that thing. All right. Wait a minute. Mining hold. Okay. Or that, and that. Reprocess. Put back into input location. Close the wrong one. Silly me. Stack all. Alright, so pyrite. 880,000. Tritanium. Wow. I've actually got more. Alright, let's see. What's going on here? If a character's name says anti-lu. It got stupid, but it's not an illegal name. I mean, it is a stupid name. Don't mean to imply that the person is stupid. It's like I said, I'm not convinced he's not a bot, if you will. Okay, here's the stupid thing. I need more titanium. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's do it this way. Last time, I mean, I've got a ton of it. I just can't. There's no way I can get that stuff. It'd take me an hour to go fetch it, and I can't carry that much. So let's see. Right now, $1,980,000. No, that's 5,000. So basically, I would drop that down 2 spots. Oh, excuse me. So if I go back here, and I go, well, no, I can't. It's not there. Let's go back here. Market orders. So it would be 1,900,000. That would be 1 million. Now, this ship right here can only carry about a quarter, a quarter of that. Tell you what. Let's give it a go. Now, let's see also. So I do have the improved cloaking device. I don't. It has no drone bay. Market orders. I don't believe I have a drone bay now. There's no additional bays. So
Warp drive active.
Okay.
Warp drive active.
Alright, I've got to test this. Oh. Well, shoot.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
That's funny. Was coffee a good idea or a bad idea at this time? Don't know. What time is it for you?
Warp drive active.
Algagili? again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Just can't wait to be making music with my friend. I can't wait to get on the road again.
Warp drive active.
What does that mean, restricted by safety system? I mean, I don't necessarily want to fire the thing off, but... I'd like to know why I can't. Why it's telling me I can't.
Warp drive active.
So it's an Amar frigate. It's an assault frigate on top of that. So I'm trying to figure out, is he following me or what? Is he still there?
Warp drive active.
Cloak stabilization. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I wish somebody would come in here and explain some of this stuff to me. Is that guy? Okay, I don't see him now. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't see him now.
Warp drive active.
need to. I don't know if I can copy that. I don't know if I can copy that. That thing. That thing.
Warp drive active.
So now the question is going to be, am I going to have to travel through any Triglavian space? Because I don't know if they are going to leave me alone. If I do. Let me see the map. My hops. My hops. My hops. Uh-oh. Is it telling me that my destination is Triglavian? That could explain why.
Warp drive active.
Solar system. I'm bothered by the fact that that thing is showing red on there. I'm gonna really not like it if I get there and that thing's Triglavian.
Warp drive active.
Oh, somebody else is chatting away. What do you say to a rip? Okay, they're doing semi-dad jokes in scanning, so are you answering what do you call a fast talking?
Warp drive active.
You know, the funny thing, when you think about it, for YouTube, it would be both a really cool feature to be able to do things like do the sounds and stuff. I mean, I could play the sounds, you know, somebody could say, I could play the sound. There's really no way for people to request it or whatever. So the weird thing would be for YouTube would be, oh yeah, we're gonna, okay. Okay, shoot. This is what I was afraid of. Having to go through Triglavian space.
Drive active.
As long as they can't knock me out of warp, I'm good. Okay.
Drive active.
You know, the funny part is I'm in Caldari state. They don't like me either. Caldaris are not my biggest fans.
Drive active.
Oh, by the way, did anybody ever... let's see... What do you call a fast-talking paper? A wrapper. I forgot to check to see if anybody had posted the answer. Well, they spelled it W-R-A-P-P-E-R, but...
Drive active.
Fast-talking, think of it, fast-talking paper. Okay. Fast talking. Think of rap music. They tend to talk fast. But instead of a person, it's paper. What's one of the uses for paper? To wrap things with.
Warp drive active.
Great. It's a shuttle. And the shuttle.
Warp drive active.
Now let's watch this shuttle and see. Okay, the shuttle is also appears to be going my way. Are you gonna go my way? Which is I don't like that because they could be warning somebody on the other side.
Warp drive active.
No, I am not participating in factional war in a hauler. Why does this thing keep saying... It keeps showing that there's active chat. In mining, but there's not been a statement made in mining for quite some time.
Warp drive active.
All right. I don't know. I really don't know. Turns out the guy that was making some of the stupidest comments made this also said that he'd been playing the game since 2005 and really only logged in to chat nowadays. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. you could just, not find another game. Join Star Citizen.
Warp drive active.
It's like, hey, No Man's Sky just pushed an update. Play Fortnite. Your chat is really just. I feel stupider after reading his chat.
Docking permission requested. Docking request.
I play. It
accepted.
seems like I play that one like once every 2 years. I mean, I kind of like it, and I kind of like. All right, here goes. Market orders. Can I cancel order? Okay, so now can I compress? Is there a way to compress it? Build research. Now, the stupid thing, I know if I had brought the procurer, or not the procurer, but the Porpoise, I could compact the stuff, but the problem is I don't know that I'd have had enough space to carry it. Let me check that. I'm gonna see if I need to kick myself here. Although that ship would have been a lot more, what's the word I want to put? Conspicuous. This is not really a hauler. Let's see. Capacity 500. Um, says 1.3 million is what I can carry. There's not a way to compact it. Well, there is, but I have to bring a whole nother ship out here just to compact it. But nobody's coming out here to shop. So let's go home.
Warp drive active.
We're doing a huge space farm. Yeah, I'm not far enough along in that game, and I can't figure it out. Yeah, I just can't seem to really make any headway on it.
Warp drive active.
Oh, I mean, I'm not saying I won't ever go back to it. I just don't get the game. It doesn't. In a lot of ways, it's a lot like this game. But with an entirely player-driven economy and certain mission parameters that you can simply go out and get. To me, there's too many things in that game that are like, if you happen upon it, you can try to do this. In here, you can do sort of like doing 7 Days to Die missions for vendors type things. Or you can go out and just do your own thing and insert yourself one way or another into the game's economy. The problem I have with this game in particular is piracy. Piracy makes it very difficult, especially as a solo player, being able to get ahead in industry, which is what my primary character, my character is the most advanced in everything, is not the most advanced when it comes to combat. And I don't know, honestly, how to dual box. I've tried it. I lost both characters in a fight. Actually, basically is the secondary character is only a month, was only created a month after this character. I'm actually going to have to break out the character that I created on this account to relearn the basics of the game. I'm going to break him out and create a new account for him. Like, I can afford to do this. This game is both frustrating and addictive.
Warp drive active.
Wow, there are a lot of... Oh, this is... Okay, that's why. This is a factional warfare site. That's why there are so many. See, I wouldn't mind doing factional warfare, to be honest. But I gotta have more people playing with me. There's no way I could rely on just people joining, people who may come if I engage a factional warfare site. Because no. See, factional warfare is my idea of good PvP. Shooting somebody, shooting a miner in the middle of in a asteroid belt while you're coming in with some type of assault frigate or destroyer, and they're in basically an ore hauler, an ore extractor, with no offensive weapons except maybe some drones. That's not, to me, that's lazy gameplay. And I know that there are some people that argue. I mean, I've seen streams where people are just basically ganking miners. And to me, I think it's stupid that they don't call it ganking if they're in low sec or null sec. I think that's stupid. Where they are does not, to me, does not make a difference when it comes to basically attacking unarmed ships. Or moderate to unarmed, shall we say. Basically people who can't stand up to what you're attacking them with. I mean, I'll be honest, I honestly would not take my my procurer into low sec, into null sec. Even if I was not worried about a PC pirate, I don't know what to expect when it comes to NPCs, whether my drones would be able to handle them. Now, I'll have better drones coming up pretty soon. In about 5 days.
Warp drive active.
I'm gonna end up running over. I knew I shouldn't have made this run, but I needed the tritanium. I didn't want to spend really about 6 million to get as much as I may be able to hopefully get home with here. Oh, I need to check something. Okay.
Warp drive active.
Okay. The funny thing is, I think... No, I paid for this one. But if I had to replace this ship, I can take my insurance payout and actually make my own. So it would not take as big. Basically, I'd get the material cost. What in the world was that thing?
Warp drive active.
Is an ammo? Is an ammo? Some of the names of these systems are like really funny. I'm going to use the name of...
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Oh, I thought for a second something was pulling up right behind me. Supporting original. Yeah, that's actually, like I said, fairly close to an accurate statement.
Warp drive active.
Halaima? Halema? been losing track of the
Warp drive
chat down here, and they got off the jokes and started. Let's see. What is it? Came to a place and I was super excited to see a bunch of relics. They're all half completed. Oh man. Oh.
drive active.
Obsidian Armada. We've been playing 2016. Ugh. You know, I just realized I've been doing this all night. I have had my hands sitting on the keyboard on the AWD keys like I'm going to be using those things in this game. I mean, they're hotkeys for something, I'm sure, but they're not movement keys. They may actually be movement keys in first-person view. I don't know. Because I remember when I first started playing, they trained you for flight in first person. But I always found it awkward. And when I found out you could play, that I literally could fight combat from here without having to go into first person view, I was like, oh yeah. And ever since I found out that you could hit the tab, no, not the tab, but the control button, control key to target something, I'm getting even more, oh yeah. Armageddon. This is like a 1 hour round trip to get 1/10 of the material. It actually would be better. It would have been better if this stuff was not processed. Well, no, because they wouldn't have sold it that way, or they wouldn't have given it to me that way.
Drive active.
Because it would have been worth a whole lot more unprocessed. Yeah, funny thing is, if I don't put my hands on there, if I just rest my hand by the keyboard, it's so much more comfortable. I'm a little worried that this guy's huge ship seems to be going the same way I am.
Drive active.
I still get it. There's still this 1 hour round trip in this thing. So folks, if you're just joining me, I was making a 21 to 25 jump just to retrieve 1/10 of some material that I have that somebody gave me. Just because I didn't want to spend the 4 to 6 million
Drive active.
to buy it, which is entirely possible. So, if you're joining in, chat a little bit, say hey. If you play eveonline, I take suggestions sometimes. I am just getting back into the game, started back in May after about a 5-year layoff. Been a lot of changes, and not all of them for the better. So tell me what you think, and I'm about to do it again. I'm sitting there putting my fingers on the keyboard in the position as though I'm going to use the keyboard for movement. All right, is that guy still following me? Nope, I don't see him.
Drive active.
But anyway, Urban, just to give you a heads up, I am having some, although a bit frustrated with not quite being able to do what I want to do with it yet. I am having fun with Blender. It has much potential. Más potential.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, it really is pretty cool. I'm trying to do a particular effect, 3D, lit, 3D, textured, no, Blender. I'm having fun with Blender, the 3D modeling and animation software. The problem I have is, and I mentioned this earlier, is that I'm trying to follow tutorials that are like years old on how to do things, and the software has advanced beyond the point of those being really completely relevant. So I'm having to figure out workarounds on how to do things. They say do it this way, they'll be like, go here, do this. Well, the do this isn't here anymore. So now I gotta find out what here the do this moved to. And in some cases, they basically simplified it tremendously. Oh, there's a ton of tutorials out there. Dude, it's with the version, what I understand is since version 2.8, I think it was, came out, it has, popularity has blown up. Now, it's not industry standard because it's not niche, if you will. It doesn't just do one thing well. It does a lot of things, but just not one thing well. So it's not like Maya. I think Maya was the one they were talking about, where your studios are using for theirs, but you can't just use Maya. You have to use Maya plus this plus this plus this to get the same effects, but you're going to get them a lot better. For a professional looking at it, you're going to see the difference. But with Blender, the quality has gotten a lot better, and the fact that it is kind of an all-in-one software for people who are not working in industry, or who are not in particular working where they have to share the files off with other people. Not that you can't share Blender files, just that you don't have to worry about this person's working in a Maya and I'm working in Blender type thing. Sort of like you working in what's that software you use? The Microsoft package for video editing, or the Adobe package. Whereas I tend to work more with Resolve. It'd be the difference in kind of working with that. It'd be hard for us to try to share work if we were trying to work on the same project. I'm not talking about Blender. I'm just talking about what's the word I'm looking for? A comparative analysis of like something you use that I don't, but we do basically the same thing with it. All right, I can get the rest of the stuff in 10 more trips. I went and put the stuff up for sale because I didn't want to try to transport it, and did not sell any of it. Yeah, same but different. The difference in the video editing though is Resolve is actually catching on more as an industry for industry use, whereas Blender is more for I won't say low budget, but for people who are working on a budget or who are just getting into as a good learning program. Smaller studios may use it, things like that. You know, people who can't afford a 2,000 plus license for Maya and then have to spend for the other softwares that you have to complete the work. But Blender with 2.8, I think is what they said, has just really blown up. I can find stuff all day long on it. In fact, I'm working through a basic tutorial, creating a donut with a basic tutorial. But there's a particular thing I've been working on that I get to a certain point. I have found workarounds for several different things within the tutorial where things don't quite work the way they don't work the way they used to, or in this particular case it's a font issue where I've had to go in and do something a little bit different based on the font I'm using to make an effect. But they have a particular thing where in order to get to the really spectacular portion, I've got put it this way, I've got a beautiful looking mixed steel word in 3D, great lighting, everything looks good on it. But in order to get it to the animation to do what I want it to do, I have to go through a certain series of steps. They are to basically break out all the parts into separate parts and then join them by letter. And I can join every one of them except one letter always. One letter will not join because it tells me it's not the right stuff. But it's not always the same letter. It's either the first or the last letter depending on the way I picked everything. So I'm like, I've got to hit Reddit and see if anybody else is having that issue. Because, again, I can break them apart fine, I just can't put them back together in the individual bases. I want to break them apart. Basically what I've got is, I've got what you would think of as two layers. They're nodes, is the way they do them, but I have basically two layers. And what I need to do is take the layers, which is mixed steel written in two different ways. Not really two different ways, but for the sake of this statement, two different ways. And I need to break them apart into all their smaller parts so that each letter is separated. So you're separating based on space. So the space between the letter creates the break. And what I need to do is I've got to find a way to get it so that I can you're supposed to break them apart and then rejoin them one letter at a time. Rejoin all the parts associated with one letter for both nodes at a time. And I can get every letter except either the first or the last depending on the way I selected all of it. So, and I can't figure out why it's doing that, because what it's telling me is it's a material issue, and it's saying that it's not the right type of material to join. So I don't know what's happening. Anyway, once I can get it back up there, up and running, everyone will be amazed. I promise. All right. Anyway, guys, appreciate everybody coming out this evening. That would be you, Urban, and the people that have popped in and out. Thank you for popping in and out. If you still happen to be here or happen to pop in, tomorrow night we'll be back on Twitch, doing some Unturned, Ural Mountains, and yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, Urban. And hope to see you all again tomorrow night, approximately 9 p.m. Central Time. We'll be doing some Unturned Zombie Survival. Nice chatting, dude. See, this is the one thing. You get to hang out with me. But by the time you start streaming, I've got to be asleep. Or at least getting ready to go to sleep. And if I start chatting at that point, I'll stay up all night. And then I'm really messed up. Because half the time it's like, you know, it's 12:30 in the morning for me right now. So by the time I make it to sleep, it's going to be probably close to 3 o'clock. So if you are streaming before I go to bed, I will set up the lurk for you. I wish I could hang around and chat with you while you're on stream, but unfortunately that would again mean I would get absolutely no sleep. So, and literally get absolutely no sleep, not figuratively, not a figure of speech, literally no sleep. Okay. Well, like I said, I'll just check, and if you're on, I'll set up. Otherwise, I'll be shutting everything down because the computers are in the room with me. So, but I got to get out of the room and away from the computers. Otherwise, I'll never go to sleep. So, we'll see everybody tomorrow night, hopefully. And that, see, I don't have anybody to raid, so all I can do is hit this goodbye button. Good night, buddy.